on Larry Elder.
Has zero tolerance in schools gone too far?
It could happen to anyone's child. Harsh punishments for innocent mistake.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Please. Thank you very much. Well, imagine being in a place where you are searched at random, subjected to drug-sniffing dogs. Prescription drug is found in your purse, and you are in serious trouble. Or you're put in handcuffs because you're being disruptive. Sound like prison, right? Think again, it's happening all across this country in our schools. That's high school, middle school, grade school, even kindergarten. Now, we're all aware of the disciplinary problems for school administrators. They are, in fact, on the rise. And because of that, many states, counties, and districts have put into place what they call zero tolerance. And a lot of parents and students have zero tolerance for zero tolerance. They feel that these policies do a lot more harm than good. Good students who make one single mistake get penalized as if they were career criminals. Take a look at this.
The common sense is for the safety of our kids.
The safety of our kids. Can you show me any information, any reports done that proves that these policies are making our schools safer in any way?
We are back. This is Andy, who says the reason he was kicked out of school wasn't the fact that the knife was in his trunk or that marijuana was found. It was the attitude of the school officials to kick any kid out of school who didn't fit their standards. Anonymous tip?
An anonymous tip.
Somebody called the school or called the cops?
I don't know the situation of how the anonymous tip got to the school.
But somebody called anonymously and said you had marijuana on you.
Actually, it was not clarified what the anonymous tip was about. That was their excuse to go ahead and search my person and my car.
Okay, so where were you when you were notified they were going to search you?
I was in an art class, actually.
Somebody walked in?
Yes, I had both the principals and 2 security guards walked in and escorted me out. On the way out of
Did you have any idea what they wanted?
Not a clue. At the time, I hadn't a clue.
You're in there painting and all of a sudden?
Actually, I was in there carving, we were working with clay, and I had a razor blade in my hand. You know, carving out clay. So in fact, I got a razor blade in my hand, and I was kicked out for a knife from the tackle box.
Yeah.
You know.
So when they asked if they could search you, you said, okay.
No, I did not do that. There is no reason.
You said no?
Yes, I said no. They had no right to search me. I had done nothing wrong. I was singing in art class. I asked them to call my father. They denied me that right, too. After that, you know, I was like, all right, there's really nothing I can do. Emptied my pockets, emptied my book bag. When that was happening, I put my car keys down on the table. They confiscated my car keys and would not give them back to me. They took my property.
No, when you said you can't search me, they searched you anyway?
They searched me anyway. Like, you're not leaving this room. It's either us or the cops. Someone call the cops. And like, well, we're just going to do this here. We're going to do this now. So I emptied my pockets.
They said, it's us or the cops. We'll call the cops.
Yeah.
And you said?
Fine. You can search me now. I mean, that's just more time of mine being wasted where I could be in class learning something. So.
Okay, so they searched you?
Yeah, they searched me. Nothing was turned up on the body search besides my car keys, which, you know, they kept. They wouldn't give them back to me. I repeatedly asked them to call my father, because this has been happening for so long. He said, you know, have them call me next time. I want to be there when this is going on. No, they, once again, denied me that.
And they wouldn't allow you to call your dad.
Yeah.
They took the car keys and
they took the car keys. You know, they walked me down to my car. I told them they didn't have...
Where was your car parked?
About a quarter to a half mile away from the school. It's actually across the highway.
It's not on school property?
It's actually in a church parking lot. Is there parking lot there?
Is there some sort of arrangement between the church and the school that allows kids to park their cars there?
So that's as they say that they have a contract, but there cannot, due to the Constitution, there cannot be any contract legal binding between church and state in any way.
So their argument is that your car was in fact parked on school property?
Yes.
All right.
But he handed me my car keys, asked me to open the car. No, I'm not going to open my car. You don't have any right to search my car. I've done nothing wrong. I was like, if you want to open my car, you can do it yourself. So I figured by that, in some way, I would gain some legal standpoint, as in they're opening my car. They're taking the steps to, you know, the search. The police couldn't perform the search. There was that much of no grounds for it. So they went through my car. They completely destroyed my car.
So they searched the trunk, and they find?
They found a knife in my tackle box. The knife was about this big, next to my fishing poles, which clearly states the form and purpose of the knife. For fishing. There was no intent to do harm. There was no intent to take it to school.
And did they find anything else?
There was 2 marijuana roaches under a seat, in a cigarette pack, in a trash bag at that, which was unknowing possession. I didn't know that
How did the marijuana get there?
I couldn't give you the slightest clue. I can give you a clue, but, you know, I have a lot of friends. I'm always having people in my car, I'm a kid.
And you allow them to smoke in your car?
Yes, at the time.
Not smart.
Not smart at all.
Not smart. All right, so what did they do to you?
At that point, I was taken back up to the school. They had called the cops. I got a citation for, what was it, causing an unnecessary disturbance.
You called the cops and the agents, federal agents.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I got a citation, $250 for causing an unnecessary disturbance, which I didn't cause an unnecessary disturbance. I was taken to the police station, sat there all day. Mm-hmm. I wasn't locked up, anything like that. But I didn't cause an unnecessary disturbance there. I was sitting in an art room, you know, doing my schoolwork. The school board and school officials were causing the disturbance.
Okay, so what kind of punishment did you have?
I was permanently expelled. Permanently. No suspension, no second chance. I was permanently kicked out.
Where'd you go?
I got my GED. This happened on my 18th birthday. So I was 18. They had no legal responsibility to help me out in any way with my education whatsoever.
So you were kicked out for having a knife?
In a tackle box next to my fishing poles.
Next to your fishing poles, and they didn't kick you out for the marijuana?
Nope. Nope. That wasn't even brought up in my hearing.
What did your dad say when he finally found out his son was in jail or at the police station?
We're going to have to start another show for that one. Mm-hmm.
Larry, if someone had malicious intent, they could stage it to look like fishing equipment.
If I had malicious intent, I could have used... Excuse me.
But how many personal rights do you step on to protect, you know, the student body, and also, you know, if somebody has an intent, yeah, they're going to come up with some way. Mm-hmm. You're not going to stop them with a search. You're not going to stop them with anything.
It just seems to me that we're just losing sight of just common sense.
Yeah, there's no common sense in any of this.
I mean, the guy kicked out permanently?
Common sense is to follow the rules.
Well, where's the common sense of the school officials in these decisions?
To be responsible. What's that?
Where's the common sense of the school officials for these decisions? To suspend him for sparklers, for the
common sense is for the safety of our kids.
The safety of our kids. Can you show me any information, any reports done that proves that these policies are making our schools safer in any way?
We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll meet a mother who had no idea how the school principal was punishing her little 5-year-old son. Don't go away. We will be right back.